Next thing I'm going to do is glue these two pieces on so that I can put some holes in for stitching. So I want to hold these in place while I put the holes in. I'm going to mark out where this goes so I can put some rubber cement behind here. I've already marked where this belt loop will go right here. I'll put some contact cement on, or not contact cement, but rubber cement on here. On both surfaces. Okay, before I put this on, I need to put on this stud. Put it through there. I'm going to put a little bit of blue Loctite on here. It's a number 242, just to keep this stud from coming off of here. Doesn't take much, just a little bit. Hard to get a grip on that. Okay. It's going to end up looking like. Okay, let's go ahead and put this piece on the belt loop, and then I can go stitch these, or make the holes for the stitches. Okay. I'm out of my little drill press, and I'm going to go ahead and drill some holes through the leather here to put the stitches in with. Okay, there's that part. I'm going to have to do this part now too. I think I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to start stitching and put this belt loop on, at least this part. So I've got some of this heavy thread. That's actually kind of a twine. I'm putting some beeswax on it, especially on the ends. Put a needle on each end. Don't even tie it on, just fold it over. Okay, twine's a little bit fat. Put it through the first two holes and even it up. Now we're ready to start sewing. Each needle will go through the same hole. And after it goes through each one, I tighten it up a little bit. Okay, I'll show you what that looks like and then I'll continue on because it'll take a while to finish. I finished stitching the top part of this belt loop on and I'm going to go ahead and tie it off now. And once it's tied off, I'll cut it off and then melt it with a lighter. This will seal it so it won't come undone, it won't come unraveled. And that'll get covered up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stitch this decorative part on the front as well. Okay, I finished the stitching on the front here. I have to glue this back belt loop on and stitch it before I can put the rest of it together. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put some rubber cement on these two surfaces. You can see the dye is actually coming off of my fingers. They're a little bit black. Okay, after that has a chance to dry a little bit, I'll stick it together, make the holes in there, stitch it, and come back. Okay, the belt loop is finished being stitched on. Now to attach the front to the back. So I'm going to go ahead and put some rubber cement on these two surfaces and along these two edges and glue it together. And then I'll come back. Okay, I put the rubber cement on these surfaces. It's dry enough to put together now, and then I can stitch it. Okay, so it's glued together now. I'll go ahead and I've marked where the holes are going to go. I don't know if you can see the little dents in there or not. I'll go drill the holes and then stitch it up, and it's getting close to completion. And then once it's all completed, I'll put some sealer on it. I finished drilling the holes and now I'm ready to start stitching. You can see those holes along here and on this side too.